Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Basketball Wives, Season 8, Episode 12. I guess we're gonna just keep having more and more episodes of Basketball Wives, and we're gonna just keep it on moving, okay? But if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. My voice is, dun, and all that goodness. It's late, y'all. It's like 2:30. Anyway, if you haven't, I already said that. No, make sure to like this video. Hit that like button, is very much so appreciated. To also like the video, comment on the video, share the video, and all that goodness. You can also follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. It's written right here. It's also in the description box. Be sure to check out the description box all up and through this video. So, we see Kristin. And Kristin is having lunch with her husband, Thomas. So I kept calling Scott because I just cannot remember his name. And, she brings up how, I took the baby to a ballet class. She was oh so cute. We see a little video of their daughter doing ballet. I wish Byron could, I wish he would have just came and seen her at ballet. I say, why is she fixated? I really hope every other member of the family is very much so invested in this little girl, because if nobody else is, and you are fixated on his daddy and what he should be doing, you are clout chasing because of who his daddy is. I just have never seen someone be like, I just wish their grandfather was here for every single moment. Some grandparents have their own life. It does not mean they don't love their grandchild, but you and that man ain't on the best of terms. And where is your daddy? Where is your mama? Where's your siblings, your cousins, the uncles, the aunts, or whoever else? Is everyone involved in that girl life? Why is you talking Byron? That is a grown man, okay? He has his own life to live in these streets, okay? Anyway, she then brings up how she wants to have a conversation with Byron. She wants to apologize for things that she has said because she knows that it just upsets him. However, she did not want CeCe there. That's Kristin's problem. Kristin wants Byron to be okay with her not wanting CeCe around, and Byron ain't with it. That's really what it is, truth be told. But, Thomas then brings up how, my dad has people around him or whatever, who sometimes I feel like may not, be there for love, just for clout. I like, oh, like your wife? For Tom, I wonder if they get this is the reason Byron don't want to fuck with y'all, because y'all sit around here and y'all bash him and or his fiance, better yet his wife, because I think they got married recently. I know for a fact they was all over in San Tropez with the real basketball wives and husbands. They was at Magic Johnson's 60th birthday party on the boat with the famous folk. Okay, CeCe and all of them was up on there. Okay, so my thing is, CeCe don't want that man for clout. For what? For what? For what? Girl, it's just, she keep with people for clout. Your wife is a clout chaser, okay? Your wife had a whole conniption because they told a secret that wasn't a secret. She wanted all that attention for a secret of you not being his biological son that wasn't even a secret. That's a clout chaser. Someone who wants to be attached to someone and be upset or have emotions or get attention because of something that ain't got nothing to do with them. Oh, helpful. Anyway, he say, we just need to be the bigger persons in the situation, just see, that's why. Shut up, Thomas. Hush, puppy. Okay. So we then see OG. OG goes to see her coaches or whatever, because again, she's retiring from playing female football, and she's like, I don't want to stop playing, and then there's a void there, and then what I'm saying, things go wrong. It's smart for players who have been playing for a long time to have something else to do. Even if you don't want to do it all the time, you can't, some people do want to, retire and then relax forever. But some of them, like, you know what, I need to occupy my time with something. So it's smart to have a little backup plan or whatever. So she wants to possibly coach. So she goes to talk to her old coach to say, you know what, I think I want to coach. I think that's what I want to do next. I think I have a lot to give to the future females of this industry to show them and teach them and, and help improve them, coach them the ways of the world. And they like, so it's a big thing when you go from being a player to a coach. Like a coach is a lot of other responsibilities that you have to look, do. And she's like, I want to do this. And she had all these great reasons about what, this is the path that you want to take. And they said, oh, well, that's great. We're going to have you come out here and do a tryout. Now, see, I don't know why she wore these shoes. The cameraman on Basketball Wives is the pettiest of the petty because they zoom in and focus on things that they want us to see and make fun of. Now, clearly, she cannot fit these shoes. Uh, they are half size to, I don't like shoes with the pointed toe out because when your feet slide down, this is what happens. But usually, if your girl, I don't know, but they was petty upon petty upon petty for putting this photo. Well, no, they zoomed in and they zoomed in and just focused on the toe. Now I'm pretty sure whoever the cameraman was is somebody who Evelyn has probably jacked off at one point or another in her life. But someone made sure to get this shot. What I will say is at least her toes are done. That one toe was done. But yeah, them shoes too big. I mean, but it could be that you can't wear these shoes all the time. And your feet just slid all the way down, girl. I was just so outdone. But her makeup was pretty, you know. I like a little red lip. The wig looks a little dusty, but I like it. It's cute. Okay. But she looks nice with a pretty people aggravate me when they say that she's not pretty. I want to reiterate. OG is pretty. She just has bad makeup days. And sometimes the bad makeup doesn't look right. Because even here, she looks fine. This isn't a bad look at all. But sometimes she be having that new lip baby and it be this team. No. So I'm like, it is what it is. So we do see how she later on goes back for the little coaching tryout. They have like 4 or 5 girls there, whatever, that she come and she train with and she coaches them a little bit this, a little bit that or whatever. I wish she would have put her hair up in a ponytail. I'm looking like nobody want to see you run around with all that hair, but girl, get the hair out the way. Also, they brought up the one thing that she should not do because she kept running with them. And they say, as a coach, you stand still. Okay, you're not running around with them, but I think she just likes to be active or whatever. But they do bring up how, she told ladies, y'all have to trust each other. Whatever the other person's job is, trust in that person to do their job and then worry about your own thing because y'all are a team. And it worked. So they bring up how one, she did good and she did good in this aspect. She could have, did better in this aspect. But they say that she's well on her way to being a good coach and they want to have her back to, do another, trial coaching thing or whatnot. Jackie came down there to oh yeah, great, amazing, you did great, and that was it. I'm like, I'm not gonna focus on that too much. We see Shawnee and Evelyn meet up, okay, and Shawnee is like, oh, so what happened with the lie detector test? I don't look Jackie and that whole thing. I feel like people don't get a lie detector test doesn't mean they know if you lying or not. A lie detector test just it tracks your emotions. So they'll ask you questions and they say, okay, what's your name? Lee. How old are you? 37. Where do you live? Detroit. So they'll ask you questions that they know you if you lying or not, and see how your energy is, how if your heart rate goes up, and if they ask you a question to where your heart rate changes, or if my leg itches a little bit, your heart rate changes, or if it's a flutter or whatever, they make it seem as if whenever you flutter that means you lying because you get nervous on that question, whereas you wasn't nervous on other questions. It could mean you just confused. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Jackie planted that story with the people. I do think that she had conversation about Malaysia because they all have. I mean, I just, girl. Anyway, she say, girl, she failed some questions, she passed some questions, and I just don't understand because she say she feel like Malaysia lying on her, but I don't know why. She feel like Malaysia's lying, saying that she was the one who was spreading and starting the rumors. It was not her. That's what she's saying that Malaysia is lying about because now Malaysia's saying that she did that. I know that, duh, but whatever. So we then see how they say, we single now. Shawnee been single for a while. Even though Shawnee had a boyfriend at one time because he used to be on the show. She bring up how Shaq sometimes flirts with her in public and she's like, I feel like he does it so that, guys won't try to talk to me because but ain't nothing up between me and him. Evelyn brings up how she has stopped doing it when her and Carl broke up for a year and a half, and then she started missing dick. I said, well, okay, it is what it is. Go buy some. So now they want to date, but I don't want to do no website. I don't want to do no dating sites, because then if we go on a dating site, it's going to be all on the blogs. You on the TV show saying that you want to date. You think the blog's not going to realize y'all dating somebody? And I'm looking like y'all regular people. Like, y'all are regular people. I just, girl. Anyway, no one, y'all single. No one cares that y'all are single. So if y'all are on a dating app, so what? A lot of people are. I'm on a dating app. I won't say which one, but but it's not a big deal. That's another way to meet people. It is what it is. For at least for busy people. If you're busy, sometimes you don't have enough time to go with other single people. Oh, okay. Anyway. So Evelyn says how she knows a matchmaker because they don't want to do public dating of apps and websites, and they don't want no regular folks. We're gonna have this matchmaker do who Evelyn know, get them together. Now I said, so y'all don't want to do a black people meet or Christian mingle or whatever, but y'all want to go to this matchmaker. The matchmaker had an event. It was a speed dating thing. I mean, did y'all get whoever was in the mall that day? I said y'all could not. Even if y'all, how did he not, girl? Look at these people. So this is the one guy. Okay, I'm gonna do one by one. He was a potential person. Okay, his shirt too damn bright, okay? He was bald. He don't look too bad because again, both Shani and Evelyn are both old. They're both in their 40s. Okay, let's be honest. They're both in their 40s. Okay. We also had this guy. And he was creepy to me. Okay. Just creepy. I just I feel like they pulled him from like an AA meeting or something, and he was the one passing out the donuts, and he just came in and like slicked his hair back. I was like, team, no thank you. I don't want to do this with you. Okay? And then we also had this gentleman who I swear, who let their Uncle Pete come on out for dates. Okay? And he looks nice. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like they pull people out the Applebee's. Okay? You in Applebee's, you want to make $100? Come over here. We're going to record you a little bit. Just come and act like you're going to date these couple women. I feel like he didn't even have a fresh haircut. Okay? I was like, that's somebody's Uncle Pete. Come on, Uncle Pete. It's somebody's Uncle Pete. Okay? Now, they also had this guy. And now, first of all, his eyes are very much so like Blade. Okay? I'm looking like, what is going on here? Yes, Blade, the Marvel character person. It was just like, okay, are you a vampire? Are you Lestat? Okay. Are you? What's going on here? I mean, but it's cute though. But cute, like I feel like you may rob me and then come back and bring stuff back and apologize, but then rob me again. And I just, it's just something about him. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but he was the best looking one in my opinion. I I wish he would have put some oil in his hair. His hair looks dry. Okay, I get it's like all natural, but it looks a little bit dry. But again, look. If Blade had a son, it would be him. Who else do we have? Uh, oh, I'm pretty sure they pulled him out the Applebee's, okay? Because he had on a whole. Who comes to speed dating with a bandana around their dress? A bandana with a Cuban link chain with the girl. And he told Evelyn he ready to marry her tonight. I say, look, go ahead on about your business, sir. Okay, and then they had this dude as well. And I mean, he looked too. Okay, he looked like he should be in Evelyn's son's preschool class. Okay, he got to be at least a third grader. I'm just saying. I was just like, what? So, and those are the people they had at speed dating, and I'm like, y'all got to be kidding me. Okay, go online and go to math.com or go Christian Mingle, as Maddie would say. So we see Jackie and CeCe meet up to talk or whatever. Jackie, they meet up at like a little bar. And Jackie brings up how, I'm doing this little podcast. I'm going to people's homes. I'm being with the people. I don't want my podcast to be like everybody else's podcast. And this is what I'm doing. Okay. And so I want to be a media mogul. I mean, Jackie has the gift of gab. She does. But Jackie's in town be off the rocker. So we have to see how this is going to go. I haven't heard it. So we shall see. She brings up how, Evelyn invited her out, or whatever, and she got there, and it was the whole, lie detector testing. And she's like, well, that was shady. Like, who invites a friend and then like gives them a test? Like, that's just crazy. And that's true. All tea, all shade, okay? And when CeCe said it was shady, but it's the truth. You can't invite me somewhere and then give me a lie detector test kind of friendship is that? Okay, I don't know what that is, but I don't want to have that. CeCe also brings up how, I feel like that's how it was with Malaysia and me when she invited me to her house, and I was supposed to only be going over there to talk to Kristin, but I get there and she's surprised, and Byron's daughter was there. You know what I'm saying? I just, I don't like that or whatever, and I feel like me and Kristin can't even be friends again until Kristin, wholeheartedly apologizes. CeCe, I mean, I get it. At the same time, I don't want you to even want an apology from Kristin. I want y'all to just not be friends. Because I feel, well, no, Kristin does owe her an apology. Because Kristen's a bitch. But Kristin is just trying to be on team Evelyn and Shawnee. And she feel like to do that, she has to throw CeCe up under the bus. But I'm over it. I don't really care. We do see Kristin and Malaysia meet up. They bring up how, the lie detector test. I don't care about everybody rehashing that. Malaysia brings up, at this point, I don't care about what Jackie said. Like, I don't care about it or whatever. We were supposed to be friends, and you were talking about my kids. I don't think it was Jackie. I believe that Malaysia, who did not have a storyline, said, Kristin, I need you to tell your friend to tell Jackie these things about me, okay? Because Jackie will take the bait. And then I can get mad at Jackie and I can have a whole storyline. And that's what happens, so I don't care. Kristin then brings up, I have the drama with CeCe, y'all. You always have drama with CeCe, okay? We don't care. Anyway, she brings up how, I didn't even realize why Byron was upset with me. I always thought they was upset with me because of the issues I had with CeCe until CeCe told me, no, he's mad because of the things you said about him as a grandfather. And even Malaysia said, you didn't know that? Like, you didn't realize that? She's like, no, I didn't, because Kristin's an idiot. Anyway, she brings up how, well, my dad lives in Texas and my dad is sick, so he can't spend that much time, weekends, he can't spend time, come up here to see my daughter. So I feel like I'm upset that Byron lives so close and he doesn't want to see her. You can't replace your daddy with Byron. Byron ain't your father like that, okay? And what you hope your daddy could, should, and would do if he was closer, you can't put that on Byron. You can't. You just can't. You can't. I just can't. You can't do that. And that's what's unfair, that she's holding Byron to standards based on what she wants someone else to do who can't do it. And because my daddy can't come because he's too far, your father should do it automatically because he lives close. No, that isn't how it goes. But I digress. Anyway, she brings up how, she wants to talk to Byron. She does not want to invite CeCe. And I can appreciate Malaysia. Like, you know what, you shouldn't do that because that's you being dismissive to someone he loves. You can't want to, talk to him and not have her there. That's not fair. Well, I just don't want to talk to her. I want to only talk to my father-in-law. And that's why Byron will probably continue to not talk to you because you keep trying to avoid the other person in his life. But I digress. So we do see Jackie and OG meet up to talk. She brings up how she wants to have a roundtable discussion because she has her podcast and she wants to invite all the ladies to have this conversation. And it could be about, the sharing and, being transparent or whatever. She brings up, I don't know if I'm going to invite Furby, okay, because she's always talking shit, which she is. She talking crap and backpedaling the pussy pop and all up and through. So she brings up how, but I am going to invite Jen so I can apologize to Jen for my actions at her party. It was just so frustrating that I knew these things about Furby. And so I wanted to ask her about that, but I should not have acted the way I acted. So OG then brings up, well, yeah, 'cause like I told them, I was telling Furby the reason you wanted to talk to her, like, just go outside and talk to Jackie. And it's like Furby then said, well, my friends told me not to go out there. And she said, then when I said, oh, but Evelyn and Jackie are friends too. And Furby then said, they're not friends. And she then said, and when Furby said, y'all not friends, they all laughed. And Evelyn did not say that y'all were. Evelyn just stayed quiet, which is exactly what happened. They were all laughing at Jackie, saying Jackie was crazy, and that, when Furby said, no one's friends with Jackie, Evelyn is not friends with Jackie, and Evelyn smirked and laughed and turned around. That's exactly what happened per the cameras, okay? Per the cameras. So at this point, Jackie's like, I can't believe that Evelyn would like I thought me and her was like building a friendship or whatever. I can't believe she would like just not saying things. But again, she did ambush me with that lie detector test. We all know that Evelyn is fake and fugazi, and Evelyn will do anything for this attention, if you ask me. Just to be like, oh, look at me, y'all. I'm not friends with Jackie anymore. Girl, we don't even really care. So we do see Jackie has her podcast event. And she does have Jackie. So Jackie, it was CeCe was there, OG, and Jen. And a couple of people who we didn't know who they were. But her and Jen talk, and she brings up, she apologizes to Jen for her actions. And, Jen says, like, I just felt like my damn ankle. I be like I hate when I'm sitting here recording and like my ankle has a little bit of an itch, but whatever. That's why you have to get a back scratcher because short arms. Anyway, so she brings about, I'm sorry for how I acted. I did not mean to be that rude and disrespectful. And Jen said, like, I was just shocked, thought like it was just crazy and like it was petty and it was disrespectful. I just didn't get it. But Jackie like wholeheartedly like said, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm paraphrasing or whatever. And so Jen's like, me and Jackie has always had issues here and there, but I don't think she had any malice. So I'm saying I'm gonna forgive her. But I mean, Jen, you just not being cool with anybody. So Jen, you have to forgive anyone because you've done the most. Anyway, they do the podcast and we see they're all laughing and having a good time, but no one else showed up besides OG, Jen, and CeCe. Even though Jackie invited all the ladies. And so at this point in time, she's a little upset the other ladies did not come. And, she brings up how, I thought this would be like a sisterhood and, that we can just support each other. Excuse me. And, I'm surprised that the ladies just did not show up. OG says how, it's disrespectful, to not show up to support people, but that's just disrespectful. CeCe brings up, she's like, it's at times when you go to somebody's event because you support that person, because that person's your friend, even if there are people there that you don't want to be around, you still don't not support your friends or whatever. Jackie then brings up how, Jean, because Jean was saying something that I don't care about. I feel like Jean was trying to deflect on the fact that, Malaysia, Shawnee, and Evelyn didn't come because she wants to be up their ass. But, Jackie brings up how at one point CeCe and Jen wasn't cool or whatever but now look at them. They're both there sitting across from each other. And then, we see Jen then apologizes to OG. OG, no. apologizes to CeCe. She's like, I prejudged you, whatever. I prejudged you in the past, and I should not have done that. Jen then says, I'm the one that told Kristin, or I pushed Kristin to show OG the old text message that you sent her. I'm like, Jen, you little hussy. I did not know that Jen was the one who told Kristin to do that. I wonder where that came from. Ooh, you ain't nothing, Jen. Ooh, mm, mm. I was the one who pushed Kristin to show OG them old text messages. I say, girl, if I was OG, I would have been upset. Like, you did what? So you tried to break up the friendship between me and CeCe? Is what I would have said. But they are kind of let it go, whatever. But she does say like that was not my place, and I want to say I'm sorry. And CeCe, accepts her apology or whatever. And then Jackie brings up like, this is the point of my podcast of the sisterhood of the circle or whatever. I wanted us to be able to come here and for people to have common ground on issues and kind of work through things. I said, I guess it was small. I guess it was smart. So we then see CeCe, OG, and her brother meet up before box class. CeCe brother was cute. I could not get a picture of him because I didn't think about it, but he was cute. And they're talking about all the foolishness that's going on between CeCe and basically Kristin. She brings up how, I don't appreciate Kristin inviting Byron, over to talk, but like excluding me. Like, why would you do that? That's kind of crazy or whatever. Her brother brings up how, it can be very stressful, got a wedding going on and, with his kids not really, liking you or whatever, and then also issues between him and his kids. I get how it can be hard, but you have the support of your whole family. Like, we all are supportive of you and your marriage or whatever, even if his family is not as supportive. We love you. And I'm like, that's what you're supposed to do, okay? Wholeheartedly. And then over at Chris and Thomas' house, she's like, oh, the table set for three, like, is someone coming to dinner? She's like, no, I wish your daddy would have came here, whatever, I can't believe he chose to go to a baseball game instead of coming here and having dinner with us. Kristen, no one wants to sit and have dinner with you, not even your husband. So I know his father does not want to do that either. But Byron didn't come, in my opinion, because you didn't invite CeCe. I feel like you can't try to want to mend fences, but exclude that man's fiance. That's not how it's gonna work. Until you realize the same way that you and Thomas are a package deal, so is CeCe and Byron. They're a package. They're a package deal. You can't take one without the other. And until y'all realize that, y'all are the issue. You know what I'm saying? And Kristen's so simple-minded. How do you not get, I'm not coming over there. You purposely did not invite my fiance. No. You can't try to fix it and not have her there. No. Even if you don't want her to say anything, she will be by my side. I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be. And then lastly, we see Jackie and Evelyn. Yeah, Jackie and Evelyn. Jackie and Evelyn have a conversation. Because again, when OG talked to Jackie and told Jackie what was said at Jen's party, which was wholeheartedly the truth. Okay, it was. I want to put the big pictures up of these two because I was very, perturbed at the damn at what's the girl name? Evelyn. Okay, so these two was beating up for them to have a conversation, and then Jackie wants to talk because again I was being told that you were being shady to me. Okay, and I thought we were on a path to being friends. Okay, so he first brings up one. I was upset that y'all didn't come to my podcast. I'm saying that was a podcast. It was supposed to be a sisterhood circle, and y'all didn't come. That kind of hurt my feelings. Okay, Jackie. She then brings up, and OG told me, X, Y, and Z. Now, Jackie repeated the exact same thing that OG said. And what OG said was exactly what happened. That she asked Phoebe to go outside to talk to Jackie. And then Furby said, oh, my friend said don't come out there. And then Furby said that Evelyn wasn't Jackie's friend. And then Evelyn laughed and giggled and did not deny it. That is exactly what we saw. That's exactly what happened. That's what OG told Jackie. That is what Jackie just told Evelyn. Evelyn then say, OG is lying. I don't know why she's doing that. She hasn't been around that long. I don't know what her game is, whatever, and why she keeps causing drama. Like, the real issue with our friendship isn't me and Jackie. It's OG. It's all. I say, bitch, what? Evelyn is the most backpedaling, pussy popping chick I've ever seen. Like the simple fact that she tried to make it seem as if OG was lying and making up things. I'm like, but you did it. Now you did it, and it's on camera. I cannot wait for the reunion, because if y'all don't address that, it's exactly what happened. But I digress. So Evelyn, you know what I'm saying, backpedaling, pussy popping, whatever. And I put on Twitter, I said Evelyn coochie muscles ain't even strong enough to be backpedaling and pussy popping this tough in one scene. Jackie also brings up how she did not like the fact that, Evelyn surprised her with the whole test thing or whatever. What? I think OG needs to get out of here. OG needs to stop doing this stuff. OG. Evelyn, why are you blaming OG when it's you? It's wholeheartedly you. Okay. And then she's going to say, Evelyn says OG needs to mind her business and get a real job and stop causing drama. Evelyn, you have never had a real job. Ever. Okay, OG was a football player who's retiring. Okay, you know them because you used to hump on them all the time. Okay, you acting as if OG is the issue is the most lame, whack, bullshit girl. Evelyn was really an idiot in this episode, because the cameras be rolling, right? You do not, girl. That's how it goes off, with Evelyn blaming OG and saying OG lying and OG starting stuff and OG making up stuff, and she not. OG told the wholehearted truth. Okay, and I'm gonna end it right here because Evelyn ain't worth my time that much. Okay, if you have watched this far, I want you to put in this Hickey. Okay, Hickey. Um, um, Plain. Okay, Plain. So Hickey, Plain, or go-karts. Okay, make up something with those 3 words and put in the comment section. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Peace.